So first off, I want to give you guys one of my best tips on how to shop affordably for raw fruits and vegetables is shopping at fruit stands. So I live in New York and there are fruit stands everywhere on every corner, and the best way to shop at a fruit stand is to buy in bulk. So for example, that box of mangoes right there, I paid $10 for that huge box of mangoes. And on top of that, I got some free fruit because I bought so much product from this one fruit stand. So here we go. So to start off, we got this box of mangoes, and I think there's 13 mangoes in here, maybe 13. They're all now mangoes, and these are really juicy. They are not stringy at all. When they are ripe, they are super sweet. So they're a really good mango to have on their own or in a smoothie, but I would recommend to eat these on their own because they're just that good. Then we got some, so this was I think about $10 for the box. Then we got some avocados, which were 2 for $5, which avocados are usually way more expensive than everything else. So I usually tend to get them 2 at a time so that they don't go bad on me. And then I got all of these bananas they were 4 for $1. So I got all of these for $1, and then he gave me 2 extra bananas because I just bought a lot of fruit from him. So we got 3 pints of cherry tomatoes. I love cherry tomatoes. I use them in a lot of recipes and I just eat them on a daily basis because it's so easy to grab and go. And we got 4 pints of blueberries. These were 2 for $5, and we got each of these for $1 at the fruit stand. We got some cucumbers, 2 of the Hot House. I love these cucumbers, are so tasty. And then we got Roma tomatoes, and I love Roma tomatoes. I use them every single day. And then he gave me a free mango because I bought just a ton of fruit from him. And we also got some green grapes and a bag of limes. Now I use limes every single day, multiple times a day for my water and just cooking in general. We also got 2 onions. This is one of them. I already used half of it yesterday making pico de gallo. And I got a head of lettuce, which I usually love putting in sandwiches for my salad sandwiches and things like that. And then we've got some nice asparagus. That was it for all of the raw fruits and refrigerated things. Now we're gonna move on to the pantry. So this is one of my favorite parts of the kitchen because it's so simple, but it's so organized, and it's pretty basic stuff, but that I can use for many, many recipes. So my favorite thing to get is always to stock up on tomatoes, and these were 5 for $4. So I got 5 cans, and I use them for lots of soups and pastas, and I love making my own pasta sauce, so that's usually what I get. We also got pink beans, which are just kind of like, I don't know why they call them pink beans, but they're like Central American beans, like the kind that I eat in Nicaragua. And then we have black beans, and then we got some canned lentils. I've never seen canned lentils like that, which I'm curious to try. And then I also, like, these condiments I've had for a while, so I'm not really going to talk about those. I got some oatmeal, and then this is some stuff that I got at Whole Foods in my last shop, which is just quinoa, green peas and chia seeds and sunflower seeds. And I also got about 4 potatoes, russet potatoes at Key Foods. I love using potatoes and everything. And then I've got some rice crackers, which I usually dip my, whatchamacallit, hummus. And then up there, because I can't reach, is some regular pasta and then some banza pasta, and they are made out of garbanzo beans, so it's really high in protein. So that is pretty much it for the pantry. Like some of my basics for spices and herbs, I use peanut butter a lot, and I always get the unseasoned and no salt version from Whole Foods. I've got some honey, and then for spices I always use Italian seasoning, pink Himalayan salt, turmeric, cinnamon, ground black pepper, stevia extract, which I use often. My favorite thing of all time is nutritional yeast. You probably hear a lot of other people talking about this on their videos, but this is really amazing because you get your B12 from here and you can make things taste cheesy, and it actually does taste cheesy. So it's actually pretty good to throw into like dips or pasta. I love it with pasta. And then I've got some dried chives, and Key Foods is really good because they sell like these huge containers of seasoning, and they're really cheap. It was like $1.89 per each. So I've got parsley, and then back here I have garlic and onion. So that is it for the haul, and I just want to mention again, like, definitely try shopping at a supermarket. Like, sometimes even Latin supermarkets are really cheap depending on where you live or what area you live in. Latin supermarkets can be very affordable, where you can get lots of affordable herbs and spices and beans and fresh produce and things like that. Gotta burp. And of course, try to shop at fruit stands. Even if you have a car, obviously I don't have a car here in New York, but I walk a lot. If you have a car and you can drive to a fruit stand or a fruit or food co-op or a farmer's market, you can definitely bargain over there and negotiate and try to get, you know, something discounted if you were buying it in bulk. So if you buy a box of mangoes, or if you eat a lot of apples, if you have kids who love apples, buy the entire box and they will give you a discount for it. If you eat lots of bananas like I do, I'll go through those bananas once they're ripe. I'll go through them in like 2 days. It doesn't really take a long time. So usually boxes of bananas are what I go for, boxes of apples, boxes of blueberries. Blueberries and berries is a great idea to buy in bulk just because they're very expensive. And once you buy in bulk, you can negotiate on the price. Also, if you shop at Whole Foods, if you buy anything in bulk, they will give you 10% off that item. So you should definitely try, if you like protein. Oh my god, my arm is so tired. I'll put this down here and I'll talk to you guys from here. If you shop at Whole Foods, like I said, you can buy anything in bulk. So for example, I used to love buying the box of Orgain vegan protein shakes. Like, they're the little ones to go that you can just take to go. You can put in your kid's lunchbox, or you can just take to work with you or to the gym or wherever you're going. And I usually got 10% off of that box. Or for example, I would buy canned beans in the box, like a bulk box, and that I would always get 10% off. Whatever is in your area, do your research, try to get a co-op, try to get a farmer's market that's near you. Always try to find places where you can get really fresh ingredients, and you can always try to bargain. And even with your local supermarket, if you shop at, for example, if you live in Miami and you shop at Publix or Fresco or Winn-Dixie or something like that, go up to the cashier and ask, if I buy in bulk, would I be able to get a discount? And I am sure that you will be able to. It's just a very good way of trying to save money here and there, and it does add up. Now there's also another option. I've been hearing a lot about thrivemarket.com. I haven't tried them yet, but I will, and I'll let you guys know how it is. But basically, Thrive Market is kind of like the Ross of clothing, or for food. So I definitely want to try that out and see if you can actually get good items for sale prices. And then obviously another tip is to go and shop at Costco. Costco is an amazing place if you want to buy in bulk. So there you can get the big bags of quinoa, you can get really big bags of chia seeds or hemp seeds, flax seeds, oils, vinegars, everything you want, or even produce. Like, they'll sell produce, and you can get a big bag of apples or a really big bag of potatoes. So for those people who are raw vegan, that's a really good option for you. Or even if you're just trying to incorporate more healthy foods into your diet, you can shop there, and all you have to do is get the membership, and then you can shop whenever you want. So it's a very good option if you're trying to buy in bulk. So if you have a really big family, or you just want to try and cut down on cost, you can definitely try those places. If you guys are interested in being or trying to get into a more healthy lifestyle, I am a nutritionist. I love doing meal plans for people. That's one of my side jobs, is that I write meal plans for people. I'm a holistic nutritionist, so if you are interested in trying to get a meal plan, or you kind of don't know where to start, you can definitely send me an email. I'll link it down below, but it's just my name, esther.jerone@gmail.com. And definitely check back to my channel, because I will be making more videos, what I eat in a day, and just tips and tricks on how to become sustainably plant-based without missing anything, without trying, you know, or thinking that it's too expensive, because that's one of the things that people say to me all the time, like, isn't it too expensive to buy all that fruit and veg? And I say, no, it's not that expensive. Finally, I want to give you guys the amount that we spent on all of that food. It was $163. So $163. Let me grab my phone really quick. So the last haul we did lasted about 2.5 weeks, so I'm predicting that this will last us for the next 2.5 weeks, because after that we're going to Miami for a week, so we're probably not going to buy any more food before we go. So let's see, 163 divided by 2 is $81, and 81 divided by 2, since it's my husband and I, that would be $40 per week. So that means that per week I am spending about $40.75 for groceries, and that includes fresh vegetables, fruits, canned foods, it includes pastas, hummus, dried goods, all of that good stuff. So it's definitely things that you can work with to make plenty of meals. You can meal prep if you wanted to. And it's just a really good way of keeping track of the amount of money you're spending and the amount of time that your groceries can last for you. Hit the like button because it tells YouTube that you guys are enjoying my video. Therefore, YouTube will help other people discover my channel, and then we can have a bigger community here at my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video, which will be very, very soon. Bye-bye.